Emersion Software Systems is a software development company, product-based. So we provide billing, provisioning, workflow management, payment collection, credit management services as a software as a service platform. In 3 to 5 years, we're expecting to have consolidated our position in Australia.
We manufacture strong, lightweight access covers and pit covers for the stormwater and utility industries. We believe that we can take this company from being a fairly small enterprise to being something much larger, maybe 5 to 10 times larger than it is at the moment.
So we're a dedicated IT security company and we stop malware in all forms, whether it's through email and web and any other unwanted content. We're doing just over 4 mil in turnover today and we're looking to take that to around 30 mil within the next 3 years.
We're an IT services company and our philosophy is that we remove the impediments to growth caused by IT. We actually have some goals to increase our business approximately 10 times from where it is today over the next 3 to 4 years.
It's always been a consultative sales approach, which works very well in the early phases of a business because you're looking for those beachhead clients that are prepared to take a little bit of a risk.
We had been able to identify a number of people who were innovators and early adopters, a group of customers that had actually specified our product, and so we were written into all new developments, all new works that were happening in the council areas involved.
Well, the key thing is making our service quite easy to use and our awesome support back to those customers, which led to referrals, which we have a 98% retention rate of customers. We have an 80% referral rate.
We've been able to hold the core people in our team together, and through keeping the team together, we've kept our clients together.
We produced a fantastic website that told everybody much more than they needed to know about our product and service. Unfortunately, it went so far that a lot of customers could make a decision before they even spoke to us.
What we'd started to do was look at, again, trade shows. Look, some of those were good for, I suppose, initial introductions. So it's great to get your name out there. It's great to do that side of it. But at the end of the day, we weren't seeing a result from it. We'd done some direct mail outs that had really had no impact. We'd had a very, very, very low response rate.
We started doing electronic mail as a starting point using salesforce.com, so not a bad tool to use to get some analytics out of. Measuring open rates, click-through rates, basic things of that nature. But we were measuring more on a reactive front of people coming to our website than converting into customers. So we were focusing on already what was coming in as opposed to what wasn't coming in. And in that effect, we didn't know what we had to do to then convert those to then buying customers.
We put a lot of energy into marketing, and I would describe it as bits. We did a bit here and a bit there, and someone would say, hey, why aren't you doing that?
It was always very important to me that the consulting company, as they were originally began, as they often do in these kinds of things, wasn't just a consulting company that comes in, does some wham bam, thank you ma'am, leaves you with a nice stack of paper and walks out the door.
Bringing a group of key members of the team together internally, plus your guys. So not just marketing, not just the sales team, certainly not just me. We've got developers, we've got support staff, delivery staff. So making sure that everyone was aligned to where we were going and bought in on that.
Fortunately, engaging with math marketing, we found that the funnel camp process was very, very good for us. It was very galvanising, is probably a better word in our business's case. It was very important for everyone to be on the same page. It was very important for everyone to feel and have ownership in the process of understanding what messaging we're trying to deliver out in the market space.
It's got to be blisteringly clear, and that means it's going to hurt some days because blisters hurt, but when it's clear enough to hurt, you'll know that you've got a good message.
Using a company like Math Marketing, we can draw on multiple resources. We've got a dedicated account manager, but it also allows us to plug into other resources that are around the math marketing organisation as we require.
We've got the right people we need for everything from editing a document to managing the development of a new website.
It was important for us to engage with someone who had experience, and fortunately had some experience in our industry as well as other aligned technology businesses, and understood the balance between new media marketing, social media, as well as obviously traditional marketing strategy of campaigns and sales and direct sales. And sometimes good to have someone tap you on the shoulder and go, "You promised to do this last week."
With any plan, it needs to be modified. What's working, what's not working. You can never quite make a plan in a vacuum and have it be 100% correct and go out and execute it. It needs to be a living, evolving thing.
The great thing about the implementation is having that plan, having that expertise sitting next to me, pointing in the right direction, and more so saying, you need to be doing this to get that outcome.
Probably one of the most important things math marketing has said to me is no. Because internal marketing resources don't say no. They say, yes, but we're stressed. Where we are seeing distinct benefit is that we now have a mature sales approach backed up by mature marketing material that's taking us into bigger, better qualified businesses and ensuring that we don't lose good prospects through poor marketing and sales methodologies. We're certainly closing better quality clients than we did before.
As far as a top-line impact, we've grown the business in the last 12 months over 30%. The much more important result is that we now have a series of really quite large authorities looking at our product in a lot more detail. We're now much more focused about who we are, what we're doing, and how we're going about it.
Not having to worry about whether or not the right message is being there, it's being done on our behalf, obviously with our guidance, has just been fantastic.
We basically transferred a salary into a set of fees, but what we got back was a very focused, very skilled, very appropriately focused solution that has delivered more than we expected it would.
I guess number one would probably be to actually understand the role of marketing within your business. It's there to guide the process, guide the customer to an outcome, do it in a way that is respectful, do it in a way that is consistent with the messaging of your own business, but not do it in isolation. Take the measurable deliverables that the company was trying to achieve, which is go to revenue A and customer size B in time C. Break that down into small enough chunks that you could actually eat it.
You've got to dedicate yourself if you want the results. This is an ongoing engagement with the company itself and its internal staff, let alone any outsourced groups that may be involved. In regards to executing a plan, I'd be definitely aligning to the right outsourced group.
Measure everything. If you're not measuring it, you can't improve it and you can't hold it accountable. And then hold your sales and marketing team accountable for delivering on the goals, budgets and targets.
In such a competitive landscape as which we face today, it's important to understand that you can't be good at everything. Find what you're very good at and build some strategies around that.
The first thing is very much to achieve that very clear, very actionable plan. It needs to go beyond the theory of a plan and actually come down to being more or less a task list.